Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. This is Guns and Gadgets, the home of Second Amendment news. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent every single day, right here, often, multiple times a day. So hit that subscribe button if you're interested in the Second Amendment. And let's jump into today's video. We're going to talk about Illinois and how in the last 24 hours, they have literally pushed gun control and assault weapon ban from whispers in the dark to it might actually be forced through today and go to the governor. I did a video, I'll float it above, where Governor J.B. Pritzker, literally hours after his re-election, started to talk, hey, you know what? We're going to get an assault weapon ban done through this lame duck session. That's like right now. I wanted to get this out earlier, but life takes place sometimes, so I'm doing my best to get you the info now because it's still time to act if you live in Illinois. So yesterday, Michael Bloomberg, yeah, that clown, bust 3 buses of Moms Demand Action cronies into the Capitol. And the bill was, it's no longer the same number, it was HB 5855. It was inserted into Senate Bill SB 2226 as an amendment. It's amendment number 2, if you're keeping track. It was rushed through the Senate committee, but before it got to the Senate committee vote, Illinois has a thing called the witness slips, and it's where you can oppose or you can support a bill. And in a very short period of time, there were quite a bit of these slips that were filled out. In fact, 2,745 of them were against the bill, only 200 for the bill, and 7 with no position. So it's supposed to tell the legislators who are there to do work on your behalf as your representative, as their constituent, that would tell them, hey, the people don't support this. Well, you know what? Who cares? Because Illinois is a gun control paradise and J.B. Pritzker is a billionaire clown, they're going to pass it anyway. It's passed the Senate committee yesterday. They rushed it through. It is now fast-tracked in the Senate today, where they hope to get it right back to the House, where they can pass everything and then go to the governor and get it signed. There were a couple changes. They made it less restrictive. Their words, right? You may remember from the previous video, this also includes a magazine ban, right? The magazine ban, they want to bump it. They're going to give you a little buffer. Instead of 10 rounds or anything more than 10 rounds being illegal, they're going to give you 2 more, 12. We'll settle at 12. You know, soapbox time here. Politics is a game of give and take. Our rights cannot be negotiated away because politicians do not grant us our rights. They don't provide us our rights. Their only job is to actually safekeep our rights, which they don't do in many states. You know, well, not many. I'll say some states. Many of them do. But however, in this negotiation phase on gun control bills, where those of us who are gun owners, we're the ones always giving something up and we never get anything in return, ever. And not a lot of people talk about that. There's not a lot of politicians who even talk about that and mention it. We, the people, need to start making our voices heard instead of just sitting back and saying, I wish somebody would have done something, or maybe Firearms Policy Coalition will do something, maybe Gun Owners of America will do something, maybe Second Amendment Foundation will do something. Guys and gals, we, the people, have the power. Call your elected officials in Illinois. I'll have a link down below so you can figure out who they are. And one of the other, I'm going to get off the soapbox because I interrupted what I was telling you on the changes. They changed the magazine ban from 10 to 12 rounds. And then they're going to graciously give you, the law-abiding person who has owned an item a lawful item owned lawfully by a lawful citizen, right? Well, they're going to give you 90 days to forfeit it. Or you become a felon. Because they love you. They're there for your safety. You mean so much to them. And that's the way the cookie crumbles in Illinois today. And I hope that you guys and gals will reach out to the numbers. You can get those numbers right down below. I always say when you're reaching out to a politician, because I always get a lot of people, Jared, do a video on it. How can we do this? I've done a couple videos on it. It's as easy as this. Hello? Well, you're not going to be talking to the politician. You're going to be talking to an aide, okay? A teenager or young 20-something who was hired to answer phones. They probably don't even know the bill you're talking about. So try not to blow up on them. They're not the ones doing it. It's as easy as this. Hello, my name is Jared or whatever, Bob Smith, and I live at 1234, whatever your address is, okay? You have to give them your address so that they know you're a constituent. Otherwise, it's like, okay, it doesn't really matter. And I want whatever, representative or state senator Joe Blow from Mumbolo. I want him to oppose SB 2226 because the Second Amendment is not a right that should be negotiated away. The The magazine ban will not stop crime. Criminals will continue to be criminals, and it does nothing to stop unlawful activity. It only will restrict lawful activity. That's it. And I always add something because I want them to know I'm going to stay on their ass. I'm not going to just make this call and go away. I always say I look forward to the representative's response on how they voted or what they did on this project. Let them know you want an answer. Will you get it? Not always. It might be one of those Dear John letters that we all share once I tell people to start reaching out. I usually get copies. But let them know you're keeping track. Let them know you'll vote their ass out. Let them know you won't support whatever they do. Let them know that if they're your neighbor, you'll never help them again, and you want your screwdrivers back. Whatever you have to do, let them know that you're going to stay on their ass, guys and gals. Or if they've done something good, give them an attaboy. Even though they're doing what they're supposed to do, give them an attaboy. It makes a huge difference. There are people who will say right now, it doesn't make a difference. I know quite a few people in legislatures, state levels, and the federal levels, guys. It does make a difference. So reach out. Be vocal. If you can get to the Capitol, get to the Capitol and go visit them. If you can't, they have office hours locally. Call them, email them, write a letter, hit them on their social media. I would do all of that because they all have different levels of weight as far as impact. But sitting back and hoping somebody else would do it has got us to where we are over the last 15, 20 years because it doesn't bother me personally. Let somebody else do it. Those days have to stop. All right, so that's the facts. Jack in Illinois, and I will keep up on it. It's changing literally. I'm getting texts left and right about Illinois because they're at it right now. So until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. Guys and gals, I will see you on the next one. If you love the Second Amendment, this is where you'll be, right here. You'll find all the information. Hit that subscribe button down below. I'll see you later. Take care.